All right, in this video, I'm going to demonstrate the new pizza management system. This is what we're going to build for our demo, and then hopefully you guys will have time to build a good application on your own for the duplicate. So for this, what we're going to do is we're going to build out a pizza management system. It's going to have logout functionalities, and we'll have a user that we can log into. It has a dashboard. On the dashboard, it talks about our customers, pizza options, total orders, and our total sales. And it has our some customers on here. We obviously have more than that. So we're going to click on our customers, and within the customers, we'll be able to add a new customer. We'll be able to edit all with modals, be able to delete. We'll also be able to manage our pizzas. Now we have a lot of different kinds of pizzas, okay? Large, medium, and small. We'll be able to edit them, change the costs and the price and all that stuff. And then we'll be able to go into orders. Now this is a little bit tricky because this is our third table. Actually, it's two different tables. We have our order table and our order detail table. Within our order table, we can click on the view and see our order details, where we can add more pizzas, and it calculates our sales tax for us. Okay, and then after that, we have when we log out, it takes us on our about pages here. So we have two separate navigation bars. Okay. Also, if we hit the back arrow, it won't let us go back into the site once we hit log out. Okay, so that's going to be an important feature too. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm in my GitHub, and I'm going to use this and create a new repository. I'm going to call this M5 Demo 01. Change it to private, and go ahead and create that repository. Then we're going to go into Heroku and go back and say new app. I'm going to come over here and grab this. Okay, we're going to come over here. We're going to create a new app, and we're going to call this M5 Demo 01. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and create that. We're going to go to GitHub, and we're going to connect it. So M5 Dem, and it should just pop the one that we need. Yep, right there. We're going to connect it, and we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and we're going to enable automatic deploys, and we'll deploy that branch. And then we're going to go into our resource page, and we're going to add a MySQL JAWSDB, submit the order for a free one, and let it do its provisioning. Okay, so I have that clone copied. I'm going to come up here, I'm going to paste that in, and I'm going to click on Python, and we're going to open that new. Okay, open it new. Now I noticed some of you leave this whole space right here. I would suggest you bring this over as far as you can. Okay, we go to terminal. The very first thing we're going to do is Python-m venv. Once we have that built, we'll come in here and click yes. Once we have that built, we're going to go ahead and activate it. So venv scripts activate, and then we're going to pip install -r. Don't want the readme, I do that every time. Requirements, and that will do the whole install. All right. And while that's getting worked on, let's come back over here and look at our provisioned. And of course, we'll delete this when we're done, so this doesn't really matter. I'm going to come over here and copy all of that. And we're going to go back to our this, and that's almost finished. Okay. And now I'm going to add another terminal. And in this one, I'm going to start up Claude. While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to right click over here, and I'm going to rename this to just .env and get rid of all of that. And then I'm going to come over here and push 1 to proceed and say, let's click back in there, change out. No. Got a lot of stuff going on. It's going a little bit slow. Change out the .env credentials for the database with this information. And I'm just going to right click and it will paste all that in. And that should change this out here. All right. So that's almost done. When this finishes, it's going to, it's going to ask me, yes, I'm going to push 2 on that and it's going to do its thing. I'm going to drag this over so you can't see it anymore, but I can. Just so I can copy and paste it. Now I saw a kid in class doing this. It was kind of cool. Right after I get done changing out env file, I'm going to go ahead and do my configs here. So what I saw them do is copy the whole thing and paste it in here, and then just cut it out and go back to the beginning and get rid of that and click add, and I'll show you that one more time. So I'm copying the whole line, so I just have to copy once, paste the whole thing in, cut the whole thing, come back over, delete, and then click add. So it just seems to be like a very easy way. It was very cool to see him do that. Very efficient way to do it. Go back over, click that. You got to make sure you get rid of the equal sign in front of it so it doesn't have any issues. And then paste that in and get our last one, click add, and kill this one here. And we are good to go on that. Okay. All right, let's go back to our cursor code and see where we are. We're at 6 minutes for this video. I can close that, come back over here. And I think that is everything set up. So that should be the end of lesson 1. Everything looks great.